crazy but true story. In late 93, early 94, somewhere in that range, I lived in El Cajon, California, and on this particular night, I had been up watching one of the meteor showers. I can't remember if it was the Perseid or the Leonid or which one it was. I mean, can't remember. I've been interested in astronomy since I was a kid. We had telescopes and stuff, something we did. So on this particular night, I'm up watching the meteor shower, and I'm facing north towards El Cap when I see a meteor come down, and it looks like it's about to hit the ground. I mean, it came in so fast. I actually flinched when I saw it because I was expecting an explosion. However, about 100 feet off the ground, it stopped in midair. Now, it came in as a white flat, a white streak, like you would expect a meteorite. But when it stopped, it turned an amber color and started flying around like the way a bug would fly around a streetlight at night. I mean, just all over the place. Well, I sat there and watched it, and I was in shock at first, and then I actually kind of got scared. And then I started thinking, well, nobody's going to believe this, so I need to find somebody. Well, the problem, it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not real sure. So I ran downstairs to see if my neighbors were up, and they were actually gone, which was kind of unusual. And I considered waking the manager. He lived right across from us in our apartment, and he was a dick, so I didn't bother. So I sat there and I watched this. I went back up, and went out on our balcony and watched it. And it continued to fly around, and every now and then it would stop, and you could see what looked like molten metal pouring down. Well, it did this for a while, and then it got real bright and then flashed out, and it was gone. So I was actually going in between, going inside and watching a little TV and then coming out and looking to see if, there was any more meteorites, because actually I was going out every time I'd have smoke. So I'm sitting there, and I go back out after a while, having a cigarette, watching to see if there are any more meteorites. And all of a sudden, there's over in the same area where this thing disappeared, there's a big, flare up of light, and it's back. And it starts going and flying around all crazy. And then it, stops, and it's sitting there, and it all of a sudden it merges into 2 of them. Well, these things, they fly around like they're stuck in each other's gravity. But at the same time, they're spinning all crazy, with each other, but also moving around as they're doing this together. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I started getting even more scared. I called the police. I called the El Cajon Police Department, and I was like, hey, has anybody reported anything strange? And I'm like, can you elaborate on that? It is El Cajon. And I told them what I was seeing. And they said no, that they hadn't had any reports of anything like that, and that nobody's called in. And they asked me if I wanted to make a report, and I was like, nah, I don't think so. And after a while, these things, they flew back into each other, and then it flew off towards Miramar. And that was it. In 2010, 11, 12, somewhere in there, I actually filed a report with MUFON. And I actually got a call back from one of their investigators. I told him, everything that I had actually written in the report, and he had told me that wasn't the first time somebody has reported that in that area. He said that they had been getting reports since the late 60s of exactly what I saw. So, well, thanks for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. Later.